A Chicago skyline, 5 miles south of the one most people know. This is Robert Taylor Homes, the largest housing project in the world, the poorest urban community in the United States.
Always and for all days, death before. Always and for all days, death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see if you got static. Fuck trying to steal me, shit. You gon' have to kill me. If somebody start having it, set up what can happen once my emotions erupt. If shots make me love, that's when I'ma have to. It's like, motherfucker can't fight the feeling away, I'ma fuck him. Have an orgasm before the orgasm. Killed him as if a 4-5 bucked him. Talk about a man being scared. I'd have killed him, he dead in his tomb still shaking. Hit him in his body and his head. Now we found up in heaven with the wound still aching. I wonder if his voice still break. Better be, cause I readily hit him with gassy styles that's heavily armed, dangerous, and deadly. Them ahead of me receive 2 hoes, I can let it be. Better you instead of me. Break a piece can increase your chances to delete your advances. If it's faint, I can paint this piece on canvas with a paintbrush that a nigga can't trust. Like a Glock to a can't rust. If you ever heard about a crew that can't bust, that motherfucker, it ain't us. A mic of a gun if you ain't gon' use it. Do it. Claiming your weapons attacking, you gotta be injecting fluid. Prove it. Cause no matter who it is.
True stories from the Robert Taylor Homes, Volume 5, Waterfall Chases. If you remember, I believe in the first one, I spoke of a guy we knew, he was a hype crackhead. He used to say, the young generation, our generation, were waterfall chasers. And he was basically saying that we love chasing, destruction. And that brings me to a story I'm going to bring up. I'm going to call this guy Jeff. Now in Chicago, wars kick off, and if somebody's in jail when a war kicks off and they get out, they're coming home, they're coming in the middle of a mess. And this guy Jeff, he was a GD, and he was locked up and a war had kicked off, and he got out. Now Jeff stayed in one of our buildings. So when he came home, we gave him the option, like, look, stay indoors. Like, this war kicked off while you was locked up, you coming home. Just come out, go to the store, and go back in the house. That's it. We gave him the luxury of not getting involved in it, being that he was behind enemy lines. He was living in one of our buildings. And for a minute, that's what he did. He went to the store, came home, that was it. But, like I say, we struggle for buildings. So, the GDs made a push on the particular building he stayed in. And we told him to stay out of it. But, peer pressure, whatever. So, now all of a sudden, we would see him, like, if they were in the building, we'd see him with them. And we seen him start running around with them. And, a message was sent to him to, stop, don't get involved in this shit that's going on. But he didn't listen. So one day, the GDs were in our building. And, it was, some chaos was going on. So, they were standing under the building. And he was with them. I gotta be careful how I tell this story, cause I don't wanna, but it was some, there was a building catacorner to the building they were standing under, and there was some guys. See, Chicago, I'm telling y'all, you'd be amazed what niggas in the ghettos get their hands on. But we had sniper rifles, like we had go into a window, project window, high up, maybe 10th or 9th, any floor, and just snipe people out of the window. So there was a building catacorner to the building they were under, and he came out and he was standing in front of the building with the guys. So on this particular day, there happened to be somebody in the building catacorner to them in a window with a rifle. 30-06. So, we were going to confront them. They came out in front of the building, they were standing in front of the building. We came out of another building, and we were walking. It was going to be a head-on collision, basically. But before we can even get to them to confront them, you just heard this loud noise like, boom, 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 boom. He was the only one that got hit. It hit him and drug him all the way up under the building. It drug him maybe like 20 feet. So once this happened, all the people with him, all the niggas with him scattered. They took off running. And he was there. So, let's just say somebody named Tim, like, walked up to, him. Because, it happened in front of people. So they walked up to him, and they could see a big-ass hole, like, dead center in the middle of his chest. And, his breathing was, he was trying to breathe. So maybe the paramedics were there quick. Because, it was a lot of shit going on. But, Tim can remember the paramedics getting there and picking him up. And in Chicago, the paramedics have a policy that if they're there to render first aid to somebody or something, if there's a weapon on them, they can't touch them. So they hooked them up and was picking them up to put them on the stretcher, and a big ass 4.5 dropped from him. Looked like a 4.5. But once that happened, they saw the gun drop, they had to put him down and wait till the police came before they can do anything. So it was a lot of commotion, like a lot of people came out of the building and they were screaming at the paramedics like, help him, he's dying. But under their policy, they couldn't help him. So it almost kicked off a riot because they were, the paramedics were in trouble now because people was angry because they didn't help this man. But at the same time, this man, a big ass gun dropped from him, and that was their policy, they couldn't help him. Tim sat there and watched this guy breathe his last breaths. And it was, seeing stuff like that, man, is crazy, man. Like, by the time the police got there, he was dead. Like, it was it for him. So, at this particular time, they picked him up again, and you could see his back. Now, the hole in his, that went in him, it wasn't that big. It was maybe like almost a quarter size. But when they lift him up to put him on the stretcher, and, man, you saw his back. Like the police had lifted his shirt up to see, the exit room. And that shit like a funnel. I mean, all his shit was clumped in his shit. Man, listen. It was gory, like, for real, This happened in broad daylight. And Tim can remember just like the scene, like it was so many mothers just going crazy. These were like older women, and they were going crazy, and their anger was directed towards the paramedics because they didn't help them. But at the same time, this dude put himself in something he was given a chance not to get involved in. And the guy, it rung true to me what the guy used to tell us, like, y'all waterfall chasers. That's all y'all do, y'all chase waterfalls. And I think of that guy, and he was just trying to insert himself in drama when he was given the opportunity not to get involved. And, man, so after, it was hours and hours after they took him away, Tim went under the building where he got shot, and you can see the impact of where the bullet hit the brick wall. It knocked a big old hole in the brick wall, like, man, it was crazy, man. And it's like the guy, so much of a bad guy or whatever. He was cool. He's a cool dude. But the same breath, he was given that chance not to participate, and he participated. And it was kind of sad because he came, his family was cool, you know, his mom was cool, and it was hurtful to see his mom like turn a cold shoulder towards us, the people she knew, but she knew what her son was involved in, and she knew, like, because when the message got sent to him to stay out of it, his mom was there, and his mom said to him, like, you see, they give you a chance, they telling you can go to the store and come home, stay out of it. But he wanted to chase a waterfall, man, and that was his life.